Hey, it's a brand new edition of The Rundown with Ramon, the Celebrity CEO Show. I'm glad you're here today. We have an amazing episode for you today. We got a clip from a Chick-Fil-A executive deep diving for us all about the power of the customer experience and the game-changing differentiator it can be and will be for your business. We're going to touch on that today and more. Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're doing all right today. I'm doing fantastically blessed and well. Yesterday, I was at an event called We Franch. Franchises pitched their businesses to a group of people, and I was a judge to kind of pull out and ask some smart questions. We had a great time together. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. If you join me today and you're not doing so well, then I'm glad you're here today, and I hope being a part of the Rundown with Ramon, the Celebrity CEO Show, helps your day be just a little bit better. And if you join me today and you're feeling fantastically blessed and great, well, then I hope that I can join you on your journey of a fantastically blessed and amazing day. Welcome to a brand new edition of the show. Glad you're here today. Sit back, buckle up, relax, and engage. Put in the comments if you're watching live. If you're watching on demand, take some screenshots. You can still find me, DM me. Let me know if this episode of the show has helped you and how the show has helped you. You can get to know me better at celebrityceo.com, celebrityceo.com. You're looking for a speaker for your event and more. So let's start the show now. All right, so what I want to do is I'm not sure if I want to first play this little video from the Chick-Fil-A executive or if I want to share some points. I think what I'm going to do is set the stage up first. I was at an event with some franchisors, including from Chick-fil-A, and an executive there, one of the owners of a Chick-fil-A restaurant, owner-operators, was talking about the power of experience, and I'll unpack his comments in a bit. But he was talking about brands like Ritz-Carlton, let's say, or brands that are premium brands. If any of you have been to a BMW or Mercedes dealer, it's a cut above the rest. And this day and age where everybody has access to the same tools. We all have access to the same tools and services. Everybody now can use Chat, GPT, Claude, Perplexity, and every other platform. We can all use marketing automation. Of course, everyone doesn't, so even using that alone is a bit of a game changer. But we can all use marketing automation. We can all use email. We can all use tools like ManyChat and do instant Instagram responses. We can all do that. We can all even do Facebook ads, and if you have $7 or $8 million, you can even do Super Bowl ads. The money is easy. But the question I have today, the admonition today for us all is, how do we make our customers feel? That's the question. How do we make our customers feel? What Maya Angelou said is not just talk, but it's a real thing. People may not remember your name. They may not remember the price. They may not remember the date, the time, the day. They may not remember all those little transactional nitty-gritty details. But one thing that they will remember is how you made them feel. I remember landing in Singapore and getting out of the car, and there was this big soldier, the historical Singaporean soldier, I think it was, who greeted us at the door in full costume. And then we walked in, they gave us some cold, refreshing passion fruit drink. I remember how it made me feel. So you have the same challenge, you have the same opportunity. How do you make your customers feel when they work with you? How do you make your customers feel when they engage with you? Is it just a transaction, or is it something more than that? How do you make your customers feel? Because if you can make them feel amazing, they will then want to stay with you for the longer term play. How do you make your customers feel? And some of us think we're just selling services. We're just selling coffee, selling tea, selling spa services, selling nail services, selling auto mechanic services, selling website design services. Yes, that's great, but have you done anything to delight your customer, to surprise them, to let them know that you really appreciate them and care and that they feel empowered? I'm going to play this video for you from this Chick-fil-A executive. Listen closely. There's no lower thirds. Hope the volume comes through okay. But the story is he's talking about, how do you feel when a long-lost friend of yours says they're coming to your home and visiting you? That's the story he's unpacking. How do you feel in that moment when your friend says, hey, I'm coming to visit you? How do you feel? Check this out.
I understand what this company is all about. It's about delivering that supreme service, because you can get a chicken sandwich in many places. Might not be Chick-fil-A, but you can get a chicken sandwich. You can get nuggets. You can get strips. The differentiator is supreme service.
Supreme service.
Not just service, but supreme service.
Not just service.
So I said, let me describe to you how we would like for you to operate in this Chick-fil-A. I said, you know, and I'm gonna ask you, all of you, right now, say, think about the person that you love the most. Don't give me names. Just think about it. The person that you love the most. Now you haven't seen this person for 5 years.
5 years you haven't seen it.
And suddenly you get a phone call that says, "Hey, I'm coming to see you. How you feel?"
Amazing.
Okay?
Happy.
So the next phone call that you receive, it says, "I just boarded the plane." And the next phone call that you receive is, "I just landed." Now the next phone call you receive, it says, "I'm on my way to you." Now picture this moment. You hear the knock on the front door. And you're approaching the front door. As you open the front door, can you describe that moment?
Describe him.
Hugs?
Yeah.
Kisses? Cheering? Up and down? Now imagine that you serve every guest as the person that you love the most. Game changer. Game changer. So the minute that you dedicate to that customer creates a moment. And that moment turns into a memory.
That moment turned into a memory.
Right?
Good stuff, yeah.
That's what you do.
It was great meeting.
Likewise, Vanessa.
Wow. Did you capture the essence of why Chick-fil-A is so successful, and other brands even that have a delightful experience are so successful and their profit margins are higher? He said, when you treat a customer like that as if they're a long lost friend, it's a game changer for you in your business. It's a game changer. He said that's the secret sauce of Chick-fil-A. Yes, the sandwiches taste great. Yes, they say it's my pleasure. Yes, 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 and yes. But he said the differentiator of Chick-fil-A, the biggest differentiator of our brand, is the aspect of that every time a customer comes in, it's like a long-lost friend we're greeting. The name of the game, everybody, for succeeding, for exceeding in business is not about the transactional stuff. Those things are important. You have to have operational excellence. Did you give the person the receipt? Are the lights on? Does the door work? Did they get the product that they bought? Are your graphics good? Are your images good? Are you following up with the customer? Are you doing shopping cart abandonment? All these things are important. These things are important. But what is also important is how do you make each and every customer feel who goes through your door? This is what he was saying, and this is what Chick-fil-A does. So a few key points I want to unpack here as we go through this. Hey, Lakia, glad you're here. Glad you're here, Lakia Guy. Welcome to the Celebrity CEO Show on the Rundown with Ramon. A few key points he said, and this is Oscar, who owns a Chick-fil-A in Midtown Manhattan. One, and this is my points here from what he said, is what are you doing about the moments of delight? Moments of delight. He said many times how he would give comp meals to customers. Lady coming in, her head down, feeling frustrated, and he would give a certain signal to his team that said, this is on us. Moments of delight to bring a smile to her face. What are you doing to bring serendipitous moments of delight to your customers? All the customers you're going to have a great experience like Disney does, but some customers you're going to pick out and zero out and saying, we need to do something exceptionally more. What are the moments of delight? What are you doing to listen to the needs of your customers? Yes, in aggregate, doing the surveys and quarterly surveys and sentiment reports and NPS scores and all the things, but also just the one customer, the one frustrated mom, the one sad dad, the one group of kids that lost their game on a baseball game. What are you doing to make their experience just a bit more special? That takes listening to your customers' needs. It's about having an entire experience, as I said, but then more. Every moment should be great for every customer, but sometimes then you take it to a whole nother level. And before he asked, and you can see the smile on Oscar's face, do you love your customers every single day? Do you love your customers? When they come in the door, in his case, a retail location, but the online system works the same. Do you love your customers every day? Do you love your customers? It doesn't cost a lot of money or any money to do this, by the way. It just takes commitment and intentionality. A desire to know this can be a game-changing force in my business. Yes, selfishly, because I need my business to work, so I'm going to build in moments of delight and a great customer experience. Sure, but it's also the good human thing to do. Creating moments of delight, creating experiences for each and every customer as they come in the door. This is an important aspect of this. If you're not committed to this, if you don't think this is what you should be doing, I would dare say that and ask, why are you in business? Why are you in business then? I don't know. It's a thought because you should be liking what you do, I would guess, I would hope in some way. This is an important thing to keep in mind. Do you appreciate, do you love your customers? You should love what you do and love the people you serve. Love doesn't mean some intimate, oh, they're like my family, but in a way they are, I guess. But love means in that moment, your job is to make them feel wanted and appreciated and good and want to cause a smile on their face. Kind of, in fact, like they are family. And don't forget to train your employees, because if you're just the only one waving the flag of customer experience, that's not going to work either. Your employees must be on board. Your team must be on board to know that you're hiring the right person. And this is what it takes: hiring the right people from the get-go. If you're not hiring the right person, none of this will work. None of this will work if you're not hiring the right person. You got to hire the right person right from the get-go. Somebody who has a natural smile, somebody who has a positive output on life. It's hard to train for that. You can train to flip fries. You can train to mop floors. You can train to clean bathrooms. You can train to hit a button on a hamburger machine, sure. But you can't really train to have a pop in your step, a smile on your face, a sizzle in your eyes, a twinkle in your eyes. You can't train really for that. You got to be born with that. You got to be dialed in on that. And you could see Oscar, representing hundreds of Chick-fil-A owner-operators, probably was like that. What a beautiful, beautiful man, character. Probably a man of wealth and esteem, and been there, done that. I can't wait to interview him more and understand his background more. But you could see he loves people. He loves what he does. He loves pouring into people and training. He loves doing it. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. If you just joined, this is the Celebrity CEO Show on the Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here today. You can get to know me better at CelebrityCEO.com. You're looking for an amazing speaker at your next event. Definitely see me, CelebrityCEO.com. Click the keynote speaking, I think it is, tab there. See if I can serve you. See some videos of me speaking. We're building an amazing ecosystem here to help people build their personal brands. And of course, our flagship site, zoneofgenius.com, all about helping you live your best life and growing your business. I'm going to play this video from Oscar one more time. I think it's important now that we've dove into it a bit, if you missed it, where he's talking about the aspects of, hey, good to have you here, Karen. Good to have you here. Thanks for being here today. Welcome to a brand new day. Hey, Deborah, glad to have you here. Welcome to a brand new day. I'm going to play this video from Oscar, Chick-fil-A owner-operator in Midtown Manhattan and Lancaster, somewhere in Pennsylvania, I believe. I'm going to play this video again for those who missed it. Very impactful video when he unpacks and talks about, and I won't interrupt it. I won't comment on it, but he talks about what is it like hearing that a long-lost friend that you haven't seen in 5 years is coming to visit you. How do you feel each moment when they call and say, I've landed, I'm in the taxi, they knock on the door, and you open the door? How do you feel? How do you greet them? And he says, that's what it's like working at Chick-fil-A every single day, because we could give that moment of delight, that feeling of giving a hug or a kiss, as it were, to each customer who walks in the door and serve them with a smile. We enjoy seeing them. I'm going to play this video again for you. This is Oscar, owner-operator, Chick-fil-A in Midtown Manhattan, 37th Street. He shared with us so many gems and tips, and I want to play this again for you. All right, let's see. I got to get this queued up for you here. Not playing quite right the way I wanted, but it's worth the wait. Let me see here. Maybe I did something wrong on the video. Hit it again. Come on now. It's amazing when you're live and you want to play something, get something to work, and it doesn't work. All right. Let me see if I can get this again. It's amazing. You know what? Let me do this here. Listen, we're family, right? Things happen. So give me a second here. It's so important. I want to bring this up again.
I understand what this company is all about. It's about delivering that supreme service, because you can get a chicken sandwich in many places. Might not be Chick-Fil-A, but you can get a chicken sandwich. You can get nuggets. You can get strips. The differentiator is supreme service. Not just service, but supreme service. So I said, let me describe to you how we would like for you to operate in this Chick-Fil-A. I said, you know, and I'm gonna ask you, all of you, right now, say, think about the person that you love the most. Don't give me names. Just think about it. The person that you love the most. Now you haven't seen this person for 5 years, and suddenly you get a phone call that says, "Hey, I'm coming to see you. How you feel?"
Amazing.
Okay.
Happy.
So the next phone call that you receive, it says, "I just boarded the plane." And the next phone call that you receive is, "I just landed." Now the next phone call you receive, it says, "I'm on my way to you." Now picture this moment. You hear the knock on the front door, and you're approaching the front door. As you open the front door, can you describe that moment? Hugs?
Yeah.
Kisses? Cheering? Up and down? Now imagine that you serve every guest as the person that you love the most. Game changer. Game changer. So the minute that you dedicate to that customer creates a moment. And that moment turns into a memory. Right?
Good stuff, yeah.
That's what you do.
It was great meeting you.
Likewise.
Wow. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This has been a special edition, because every edition is special, of the Rundown with Ramon, the Celebrity CEO Show. I hope this edition meant something to you. And as I say on every single episode, it's up to us to make a difference in the world and make a change and a difference in the world. It's up to us. We can be the change. We can be the thermostat in the room that changes the temperature. We don't have to be the thermometer in the room that is changed by the externalities around us. We can be the difference. We can be the change maker. And I encourage you all to be that today. If you appreciated this show, if you joined this show, don't forget to comment, share it out, let people know you're watching it, because I've enjoyed delivering it to you. Be blessed. Have an amazing day today. Go out and make a difference in the world, because we need people to show up and shine. Don't forget to take the pledge. StopHidingNow.com. StopHidingNow.com. A pledge to encourage you to stop hiding and take the mic, take the stage, be an encourager of somebody else. My name is Ramon Ray. Get to know me better at CelebrityCEO.com. Let me know how I can help you speak at your next event. Be blessed and have an amazing day. Thanks so much for showing up and being here. Appreciate you. See you next time on the next Rundown with Ramon. Take care.